Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this very exciting talk, the 9 Munay-ki Rites. I'm sure I haven't said it correctly, the right accent, I'm sure, but you're going to hear all about it from those who do, from Pippa and Virginie, who know all about this. And just to introduce them both a little bit, I know Virginie because Virginie came onto my PainFree program to be pain-free from symptoms and things, and that's how we met. And then she told me, she kept being very, very busy, and I've got this thing I'm doing some this weekend, and there's the studies, and I didn't fully engage. I didn't know quite what she was talking about, but then we had a conversation. She told me all about it. I thought, oh my gosh, please come to do this talk. And then Pippa is Virginie's soul sister, and they are the last people to receive the 9 Munay-ki Rites from this particular teacher. And I really feel the vibes on this one. So very exciting. And Virginie and Pippa, take it over to you. Can you please introduce yourselves, and how did you get into it? Who are you? And tell us all about it.
Yes. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Virginie Guillot, and I'm very, very happy to be here with you. And I'm very excited to present the Munay-ki. So our journey with Pippa, we started when we actually had a friend, healer teacher, that gathered us, and she really, really insisted for us to actually come and receive the Munay-ki Rites that we will explain to you in a moment. But just wanted to explain to you the beginning of our journey, how we come together, and that now we are teaching the Munay-ki Rites. So this friend called Sandra Ehrman was a beautiful healer, and we were the last one to receive the rites. These are energy transmission from the Shaman in Peru and in Amazon. And these rites have been absolutely made for this time. And these shaman were actually used to be in the mountain for so many years, 500 years. And they have been told that it was the time now to actually share their knowledge to the West. So in the 90s, they received that information that they had to share those rights, and for the energy that started, the new energy that's started to come in 2012. So our friend, we were really called by her to become a Munay-ki teacher. We didn't know at the time we will become a Munay-ki teacher, but she said, you need to receive those rights for this time. So we did. We met, Pippa and I, and we received the rights, this energy rights, and we came with an intention at the very beginning. As all of us that we are doing the Munay-ki, we bring an intention, and our intention was to be on our soul path, which is actually the goal, the intention of the Munay-ki in itself, and much more than that. But we wanted to leave our place. We wanted to move out from London, and to be in a place that we choose. And what happened is we literally move after the Munay-ki. Things got organized in such a divine way that we move out the same day. It was on the 31st of August, and it was not planned. Everything happened for us the same day, the same time. It was divinely guided, incredible. So that was the start of our journey, really. And I haven't introduced myself. Really, I'm a craniosacral therapist. I am using sound healing also in the craniosacral therapy. I'm a past life regression therapy, hypnotherapy. I do Reiki as well. And yes, so that's, and I'm specialized also in EMF radiation. So that's me in a nutshell. I won't go further, but I want to give the floor to Pippa.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely evening. It's very nice to meet you all online. As Virginie's explained, we were very much put together by our friend Sandra. So basically, Sandra was my soul twin, and she died in January of this year, which was a complete shock to all of us. She was a very, very strong light worker. She'd been doing incredible healing for the world, but a couple of years before she passed away, she absolutely insisted that Virginie and myself do this Munay-ki course. And I was like, Munay-ki? Munay what? What's Munay-ki? And she's jabbing, oh, Pippa, you'll love it. Oh, it's amazing. And she was like, you have to come and do this course. And she really insisted. And I think it took a good 6 months. We were like, yeah. So anyway, we eventually did the course, and it was just Virginie and myself on the course along with Sandra. And the energy was so powerful and so intense. I was like, I have never experienced anything so beautiful, because the rites are there. They're just so magical and so special, and they take you out of this real life, but they give you, they're a gift. They're such a gift. So anyway, Virginie and myself took the rites together. We were the last 2 people to be initiated by Sandra, and she had initiated many people. And there was no, in my head, I had no idea that I would be teaching Munay-ki 2 years later. And the journey from there to now has literally been phenomenal. We, as Virginie said, we couldn't even imagine 2 years ago, I could not imagine my life as it is today. For the start, we moved London. We left London on exactly the same day. And then we are now teaching these rites. So we're very honoured to be sharing the rites with you. And my background is I've been a holistic therapist and healer for the last 20 years. 19 of those I was practicing in London. I run the corporate therapy room, massage room at Sky Television. So I do a lot of deep tissue work. I also am a Reiki master, and I'm a light worker. I'm very, very interested in telling human beings how special they are. I'm very interested in telling people and making people know how actually incredibly magic they are, and how we have the power to manifest. So these 9 rites of the Munay-ki encompass all of these elements, and we can go through each one of the rites and explain how the rites have literally been gifted to us from the universe for these very times.
So perhaps we can just explain what is the Munay-ki, what means the Munay-ki. So Munay means unconditional love, universal love, and ki is the Japanese symbol or words for energy. So it's really about receiving the energy of love. I mean, many of us would already have this energy for sure, but through this energy of love that we receive, we really start by taking the right action from our heart. And all the rights that are being transmitting, they are given from heart to heart. And they're really transformative. You through those rites, you're really becoming who you truly are. And it seems to be, sometimes it can be really sort of scary. We just did a Mind Body Festival in Gloucester, actually, and someone said, this is scary to become who we
Who
truly
you
are.
truly are.
But it's what it means really. It's sometimes we struggle to be on a path that is not really our path, and for me, what I have experienced truly is, since I have received the Munay-ki, I am truly on my path, and I'm truly on my path, and I'm being guided to be where I am supposed to be and to meet who I'm supposed to meet. They are transformative for this reason, very powerful. But also, it doesn't mean that your personal healing journey is finished. It does mean that you're going to be drawn to the right people at the right time. And that's happened for me with Althea. I'm so grateful, because that's, it's been really random, but there's no random.
There's nothing random.
Divinely guided. So this is what means the Munay-ki. But maybe Pippa, we want to talk more about the prophecy and what it says.
Yes. So basically, I mean, there are so many layers. It's a very multi-layered workshop that we offer. Basically, the Munay-ki rites, they are based on traditional initiatory practice of the Quero shaman. Now, the Queros are a community that live in the flatlands of Peru. They live in the Andes, and so it's all based on Andean shamanic training. And a guy called Alberto Villoldo, who is a Western medical anthropologist, in the 80s, he went to Peru and he spent, I think, 20 years traveling with many, many different shaman in the jungle, in the Andes, all in Peru. And he basically learned all of these traditional rites. And they basically knew that this time of change was coming. This time had been prophesied by the Andean shaman hundreds of years ago. As you all know, we're in the Great Awakening now, and we're going through the Great Transformation. These Peruvian shaman, as many indigenous cultures have done, have prophesied this time of change post 2012. So they knew in the 80s and 90s that this change was going to be upon us. And they knew that they had the tools through these rites that would help people survive this time of change and would really help transform us. They would take us from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. So Alberto and the shaman, they created these rites. Now, these rites, they are based on the traditional rites, but they've changed them and they've made them into energetic transmissions. So it means that anybody can receive the transmission. And once you've been initiated into the rites, you can then go on and pass the rites on. And because they are such profound energetic transmissions and they really do change your life, they knew that it was their human mission, is an absolute mission, to get these rights to as many people as possible in the West. So since 1990 and 2000, these rights have been trickling in to various countries and various cultures. So the rights that we have been taught are 9 rights, and the Munay-ki is given to you as an energetic seed, and that seed is put into your luminous energy field. And then it is up to you to germinate the seed and bring forth the fruit of the seed. But with all of the transmissions, that it's a journey. It's a journey, and we begin with the foundation rites. So we have 4 foundation rites, and with those rites, they begin your healing journey, and they connect you back to Mother Nature. Then after you have done those 4 rites, and they also give you energetic protection, we put special bands in your luminous energy field. So as well as initiating your light and raising your vibration, it actually strengthens your energy field. And then once you've received the foundation rites, you go on to receive 3 lineage rites. And that's when you connect in with the different keepers and the different lineages. And then the last 2 rites are when they were first transformed, they were of the rites to come, the rites of the time to come, and they were post 2012. But we are actually in that time now. So for us, it's now. We are living in the prophecy. We are right in the middle of the prophecy. So these 2 final rites connect you in with your galactic consciousness. They connect you in with your multidimensional self. And that's where you can really connect in with the stars, and you can get immense knowledge from your star brothers and your star sisters. So these rites have very specific formats, and this is what we teach in our workshop. And that it's really a transformational journey. And as we always say, you don't find the Munay-ki finds you. If you're at a certain vibrational level, you will be attracted to this, because it's out in the quantum field already, and the right energy attracts the same energy. So if you are vibrating at a certain level, you will feel automatically drawn, and it's like a moth to the light. And once you do the course, you're with your community, you're with your spiritual family, and it's just an honor to be able to give these rites to people. It really, really is. So Virginie, would you like to talk about the lineage rites, or have you gone? I think we've lost.
Thank you, because I couldn't unmute myself, actually.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yes, so what I want to say is, for example, the lineage rites, they're very powerful, because it's all about aligning yourself with the energy that comes onto the planet. You know, we have a lot of solar flare at the moment. So this new energy, our body needs to be, you know, sort of restructured in some way. So through those rites, through the lineage rites, you have the day keepers rite, you have the wisdom keepers, the earth keepers, and they all give you certain different archetypes, the reconnection with truly who you are. We all have the seeds within us. It's just that sometimes they are not activated. And sometimes some of those rites, you will feel more drawn to 1 or 2 or 3 out of the 9, because you already have your special gift, your special skill that is for this time to come. So you will resonate more with one or another. But through your journey, you will see that other rites will come to you, and so you will recognize them as your journey carry on. It's very, very interesting. So it's about realigning your energy field with this new energy that Gaia, Mother Earth, is receiving. It's also allowing you to take place within the lineage of stewardship of the earth and all life on Pachamama, the Mother Earth. And something that is really, really amazing, and I can tell you, also speak about my own experience with that, is that those rites really realign the feminine and the masculine energy within yourself. And it's all about healing your father wounds and your mother wounds, all about the archetype of the father and the mother. And obviously those wounds that we have from our mother or from our lineage, from our ancestors, we sort of replay those patterns of wounds through our life, and we draw the people and situation to replay those situations in our life. So my experience, so after I did the Munay-ki Rites, there had been huge changes in my own life. Because once you are attuned with this new alignment, energy alignment, then your life has to follow. So I had to leave my home. It was so strong. I have to leave. I left my relationship, and I completely start a new journey, completely new journey. I had a new place to live. I found 3 months later a new partner, totally aligned with my energy, with my new energy. So it is a really life transforming. That's and yes, and also being having the possibility to meet like-minded people, that's really amazing. That we creating such a community. But I'm gonna leave Pippa speaking, otherwise I will keep the floor for quite a long
Sorry,
time.
we don't know when who to go when what. No, what we're doing with all the students that come on our course is we've created like a Munay-ki community, and we've said to the past students, if they want to come back and re-experience the course, because the course itself, although you're learning the rites, you're going through a massive healing process as well. When we start with the foundation rites, that is the very beginning of your healing journey. We with the healers rites, you're initiated through a long line of healers from the past, present and future, and you have an energetic transmission directly into your hands. And obviously your hands are very powerful with the chakras. And so once you have this energy in your hands, you can heal yourself, and then it will make your, if you're healers, it will make your own, when you heal your clients or your patients, that it makes it so much more stronger. So that's the very first rite, and that really awakens the inner healer with you, and it also balances your energy. The second rite, which is the harmony rite, is all about clearing and cleansing and realigning your chakras and making sure every single chakra in your body is in alignment. Now, the Quero shaman use a lot of animal medicine. And so they use the 4 animal archetypes. When we begin the workshop, we open up a medicine wheel and we use the 4 archetypes. In the harmony rite, we also use the 4 archetypes of serpent, jaguar, hummingbird, eagle, condor, and we place the energy of those archetypes as seeds of potential in each one of your lower chakras. And then for the top 3 chakras, we place the energy of the archetypes, and that is Waska, who is the keeper of the lower realm. Then we have Quetzalcoatl, the keeper of the middle realm, and that's to do with your conscious thoughts and your conscious mind. And then we have Pachacuti, which we place in your crown chakra, and that is for the future. And so by placing all of these archetypes within your energetic body, it allows you to order your life and order your surroundings. And when you're doing these rites, these archetypes will specifically put you into situations where they know you need healing. They will specifically put you in front of a person where you may have an issue with, and you're like, what's happening? Oh, I get it. And it will make you resolve those problems, because you need that full harmony within you. You need to have that balance. And again, by doing this, you're upgrading your energy, and you're upgrading the energy that you're putting out, and you're taking responsibility for your energy. So the harmony rites is one of my personal favorite rites, because I just love it, because I'm very connected to the animal world as well. And each archetypal animal brings very, very strong medicine. I mean, the serpent, if anyone's feeling ungrounded, they need serpent energy. They need to be grounded. If you're changing and you want to shed your past the way the serpent sheds their skin, this is the archetype you call. Mother Jaguar is the fiercest animal in the jungle, and she walks proud. So when you have that Jaguar energy, it gives you the confidence that you need. Hummingbird is all about the hero's journey, because who would have thought that little bird could fly for miles and miles? So if you're about to embark on a life-changing journey, you call in the hummingbird and she will be with you. She also connects you back to your ancestors as well. And obviously, eagle condor is placed in the heart. So that helps us see life from a higher perspective and not be down in the nitty gritty. It helps us soar over the mundane, daily, icky problems. And this is amazing. And also, having eagle in your heart helps you really come from a heart-based consciousness. And that's another massive part of the Munay-ki. Obviously, it's the energy of love, but it is about doing everything from your heart. We've lived too long in our head, and now it's time to come down and be authentic and do everything from your heart. And they often say the shaman's eyes are their heart. So we see everything with our heart. And then we have the 3 archetypes that just help you order your time and connect in with the other realms, because Munay-ki is very much about being grounded on the earth, but also connecting in with the spirit world. That's what being a shaman is about, is you are able to transmit and do on the earth, but you're also able to receive messages from the other side. And then the next rite is the bands of power. And that's where we put 5 energetic colored bands into the luminous energy field. And that blocks any negative energy that will come your way, and it actually transmits it back down into the earth. So these are very powerful. And once you have these on, they are always activated. You don't have to think, okay, I need to put on my protection. You've got them for life. Obviously, you can grow them, you can make them stronger, but you'll find when you go into an urban environment, they tend to shrink a bit, but they will protect you from all of the EMFs and all the nasty kind of energy. But when you're in nature, they truly, truly expand. And so you have them around 5 of your chakras, and that they really do protect you. And then the next rite.
Just wanted to add something about the bands of power very quickly, because also these bands of power that gives protection, they act as a filter. Also sometimes you can be surrounded, or not surrounded, but you can have some people that have not necessarily good intention, and they might have thought forms, and maybe you know or you don't know, thought forms can actually be harmful. And so this band of protection, when you are in an environment where you receive these thought forms or other form of energy, harmful energy, they kind of filtered and they bounce back to the people that send this energy, but with love. And what does that mean? That means that it's also a gift for the other person that intentionally or non-intentionally are sending this harmful thought forms, because it is transformed. And I really like that it's also a gift, that something happened in their field as well. So it's really, yeah, a gift. So sorry, I just wanted to.
No, that's beautiful. No, please add in, add away. No, that's absolutely right. What Virginie was saying, it's extremely powerful, and it not only is helping yourself, it is helping the people around you as well. And obviously, as you become more balanced and stable, your environment around you becomes more balanced and stable. And the third rite is the seer rite, and with this, we put a beautiful energetic luminous crown from the third eye to the visual cortex, and then we put a beautiful luminous necklace to the heart. So it basically connects your heart and your third eye together. So you're basically seeing from the heart. But the really amazing thing for me about this rite is my third eye is pretty open anyway, but after doing this rite, the level of visions I was receiving, it was 50% more vivid, and it really brings online your clairvoyance, because obviously when you're in the jungle and you're tracking, you're relying on all of your senses, and you're really relying so heavily on your intuition and your mind's eye as well. So that's the history of that rite. But it definitely helps with your intuition, and it definitely helps with your clairvoyance, because we are naturally all clairvoyant. We are all clairvoyant. We all have we have clairsentience, we have clairaudience, but it has been pushed out of us since childhood. Most children see everything and they hear everything, but we've been told that that's not right in our society. So this rite, it brings back your clairvoyance online, and it's very special, and it's very, very powerful. And again, it ignites your heart, and it allows you to see the energy of others. So you can perceive somebody may be saying something, but you know whether it's truth or false, because you read energy and you feel the energy, and you can also see the light in others. That's something that's very clear. You see light and dark, but it also helps you to go inside and do your own shadow work. And it really makes you go in. And we know if you do your shadow work and you go down deep, when you get into the darkness, there are very often treasures to be found in the deep dark. And that's one thing that all of these rites have. It's about facing the dark and not being scared. And the Quero shaman, when they were doing their soul retrieval, they're not scared of the dark. And also the underworld for them is not hell like it is for us. The underworld is a place of mystery, and it's a place of reflection. So it's about not being scared. As Virginie was saying, it's about not being scared to go and find out who you truly are, because I don't think any of us know who we truly are until we really do that deep excavation work. And sometimes it's not pretty, the stuff that comes up, but it definitely needs to come up to be healed. So that's very much part of the third rite, is to start to look internally at the shadows. So the light and the shadows. And this is what shamanism is about. It's not just all love and light. It's about balancing it out with the darkness as well, because that's when you become stronger, because you need to see the dark to know where to shine your light. So this is a very, very powerful rite. And the final right. Just trying to think what it is. I just got so involved in what I was saying. What's the final rite, Virginie? It's gone out of my mind. Hold on, and that was it. It's the Sears rite. Sorry, it was the Harmony rite, and it was the Sears rite. The Sears rite was the fourth rite. I was thinking, where is it? So that's it. So that's the foundation rites. So within those 4 rites, you've got a lot of work to do, and that's why we suggest you do those 4 rites on one weekend, and then you have a break. So it's over 2 days, and then you have a break, and then you do the other 5 rites in a month's time, because you definitely need to let all of that settle. And you can find that it brings up a lot of issues to be dealt with. Sometimes for some people not, but sometimes it does bring things up. So then you need to go and do the lineage rites, which then helps to smooth those rites out. And as Virginie was saying, the lineage rites are just to connect in with the different keepers. Do you want to talk about those, Virginie?
Well, I think I'm not going to go in too much detail, but I think for me, this element of realigning the feminine and the masculine energy is very important, because it brings definitely change. So for me, it's the highlight, but also it really gives a sense of grounding, a sense of being at peace. And I think where we've just actually finalized one of our workshops this weekend, the 3 and the 3rd and the 4th day, and it was very, very strong, because also there was specific energy on Sunday, that was an opening of sort of portal for the Pleiadian energy, Pleiades. And we were guided to actually do a special healing circle with the group, and that was not planned. That was just on the moment. We just had to do it, and it was very strong. We all cried. All of us cried. That was powerful.
Yeah.
And it was a release of so many different things that came out. So one person was in the middle, and we form a circle, and the rest you will know if you come. But what I can say is that there was a profound healing that took place, and we all came out of it glowing, being happy, being in a state of
joy,
high vibration. And I think I would say that's what the Munay-ki bring. It raises your vibration. We are having a laugh. It's all about you being happy together. So we are doing that in Glastonbury on the ley lines. So it's literally 10 minutes away, not even 7 minutes away from the tour. And so it's a very strong energy. And we raise our vibration. And when you raise your vibration, you are unlikely to be in situations that is in low vibration. Basically, you set a path where you attract like. So we're just very grateful to do this rite, to transmit this rite. And our wish really is for people to also transmit this rite to as many people as possible. So it's there is a very strong principle in those rites, is the principle of any, and we'll explain that in this transmission of the rite. But any is about giving and receiving, And a lot of healers, they give a lot. They are not good at receiving. They give to their family. They give to many people. And so in the Munay-ki, you learn and you receive that energy, that's rebalancing of the feminine and the masculine, that allows you to receive and to give and to be in a more balanced state. And so it is.
Aho.
Aho. That's all I want to say. So if you want to come and join us, that would be amazing. If you want to raise your vibration, to meet like-minded people, what we are doing is very authentic. It's from our heart. It's what we've been given, and that's all I can say.
And I'd just like to say that Virginie is a particularly talented sound healer. So we actually bring a lot of sound healing, because I think you'll find that whoever teaches you the Munay-ki, they will put their own twist on it. And so because we work a lot with sound, and obviously vibration and sound are extremely important in these times for realigning your energy, we do many, well, Virginie does many sound healings, and each rite comes with a beautiful guided meditation, and Virginie will play her shuti or her crystal bowls, and she uses her voice as well. And we always, when we first arrive, we do some mantras to basically ground everybody and bring everybody into the space. So although you're learning a lot, I'd say you learn, you get healed, but you also have great time. And because we see this as very much part of the new earth, we don't market this, we don't push this, we're very happy to talk about it, but we know that the Munay-ki will find the people it's supposed to find. But we want to tell people about looking after the earth and caring about themselves, and so caring about specifically what they eat. So in regards to when people come, we ask everyone to perhaps bring some food if they want to, and then we share it, and then we speak about, or Virginie will talk about the ingredients, etc. And knowing that how you nourish yourself is so important in these times. And the water that you drink is so important. And so all of these things go hand in hand to make you a happy, healthy, rounded person. And that's the message that we want to get across to people.
And so I would like to perhaps add something about this Munay-ki. It's really about dreaming the new earth into being. So with a new way of doing things, new approach, new connection with people, and this is dreaming the new earth into being, really.
Definitely. Thank you.
The one. That's the right one. That, girls, Pippa, Virginie, absolutely mind-blowing. And I'm loving your enthusiasm about all of this. It's infectious. I just feel myself rushing in the energy of the energy you're presenting and giving and expressing. I feel like it's a downloaded pour of energy. I'm trying to keep up with it. I feel like my bubble is rising, and I feel so happy. I'm like, calm down. No, why not? Let it rise. Why not? Amazing. I'm really excited to do the course. Actually, I mentioned earlier, I'm one of those moth to a flame, moth to a light. I feel very drawn myself. Yeah. So I just wanted to mention. Before you talked about it, and a few years ago, I mentioned you, but just mentioning to everybody here that I was listening to a guy called Ian R. Crane, who was on a kind of spiritual journey himself. He was actually an oil guy, a mainstream oil guy, originally, and yeah, he went on this over time a healing journey, and met by accident. But of course, there's no accidents in alignment. And he was up in the Peruvian hills to meet these people. That was organized by a guide, a group of people to go and meet these special people, these shaman. And he happened to break his leg that morning. He fell, broke his leg. That was it. He was out. He was absolutely, he was absolutely mortified that he'd lost his amazing opportunity, and he's feeling very sorry for himself. And it turns out, one by one, this group of shaman came to him. And of course, much to the annoyance of the group and the leader of the group, who've arranged all this stuff, and they'd all paid their money to be up in the Peruvian hills and all that. But this man was pivotal to share. He was on a lot of platforms after that through other means, but he clearly was a pivotal man to connect with, and they knew it. They obviously felt it or were drawn to him or something. And he became a great speaker. And I, for one, heard him, and I'm sure thousands of other people heard him, and talked about this time of, and this was before COVID. And they said, like you said, they were drawn after 500 years to come down from the mountains to share information. And that was before COVID. And they had an urgency, because they didn't want to come down to the civil world. They had a beautiful life up there, and they came down with this amazing information, special information to share, to wake up, to align, to come back to your heart before everything happened over the last 3 years. So absolutely pivotal point. And giving it to this man and this story that happened, that's the way it works, isn't it? And if you feel called to this, everybody, go for it. So we've got some comments and questions in the questions there, and Amanda's saying this is very good, and I'm into self-help as well. So yeah, go for it, Amanda. If this is cool, you feel called to it. And are you offering this on YouTube? Just to say that this recording will be up on YouTube as well, so you can find it there to hear the recording. You will get it to your emails too, but do you offer this on YouTube at all? Amanda's asking.
No. No. Oh no, you mean the rights on YouTube or the workshop on YouTube? No, we're very specific about having the rights in person, because we want to it's an energetic transmission. You could potentially do it online, but we feel that it's very important that the people come to Glastonbury, where the ley lines meet. We're on the Michael Mary line, and it's a very strong energy there. And it definitely is something to do with human, the human contact. And also, as we go forward into New Earth, we want to move away from technology where we can. Obviously, it's not always possible, and things like this are incredible. But we do the workshops in person.
I wonder if Amanda was talking about the sound healing or something like that.
Yes, we can do that. Well, Virginie can do that online, I think.
Yes, I used to do that online myself, particularly during the lockdown. But now it's more, the focus is more on the Munay-ki, and I bring the sound healing in the Munay-ki. So it's if you can be on our mail list, because I know that a lot of people are very interested in sound healing also. So if we do something online and you are on our mail list, then we will let you know when we do that.
Wonderful. Thank you both. And Jackie's saying she also says she can see your energy too. That envies you both, and dive in, connect with it, Jackie. Just open your heart and just, I feel my bubble up.
It's for
I feel my bubble up.
everybody.
It's like, oh, I got to slow down. No, don't slow down. Let it. Just connect, Jackie. Go for it. Just connect with the lights. They're light beings, aren't they? They're just absolutely beaming light beings. And Jackie says, if you say that the dark comes first, then wait a month. How do you manage your darkness when you're suffering with darkness and anxiety? And if she's understood that correctly, how we want results straight away as human beings, and she's a religious person and doesn't want to wait, doesn't want to interfere with her beliefs.
Yes.
And how do you think about that?
Yeah, no, that's a very interesting question. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you so much. So it doesn't necessarily bring up huge amounts of darkness. It will, with some people, it will kind of move things around and move your energy around. So you may feel a little bit uncomfortable. You may have to deal with things you don't necessarily want to deal with. But out of all the people we've had on our course, we haven't had anyone that has gone into stress or anxiety. But obviously, if there were any issues at all, we are available on email, on telephone. We send out regular emails in between each course to just check in on everybody. We send an email out about germinating the rites. And we make it very clear that we're always here for people to get in contact with, and we would not let you suffer alone. And with regards to your religious beliefs, this is all about love. It's about love, it's about connection, and it's about heart-based living. So I think it would go beautifully with what God would want for his creation.
Also, I would like to add that you have 4 days of the course is over 4 days, and we do weekends. So we do the first rites, the foundation rites, and then you have the lineage rites. But if you feel you want to try one day, you're very welcome to join for one day and see how you feel about that. Or if you want to come for one weekend, the way we have done the days is that people can come anytime. So they can come to 1 month, we will do the first rites. The second month we'll do the other rites, and it will start again on the third month. So it's very flexible, because it's not about forcing yourself to come. It's about feeling it when you are ready to do it, when you feel ready. So it's just really organic. And so, yeah, it's all about love, as Pippa said. And
Also, oh, sorry, my love. I'm just saying that, you may feel ready to do the foundation rites, but then it may not be the right time to do the lineage rites for at least for another 6 months. And that's fine. People can just hop in and out. And some people may just want to do one day and not do the rest. They may think, okay, I'll do one day. That's not for me now, but then may come back to it a year later. So it's super, super flexible, because we understand that, modern life is extremely busy. People have other commitments. So it's very flexible. And we're
Wonderful.
based in Glastonbury, in Virginie's house, actually, which sits under the Tor, which is a special place to be.
Wonderful. Amazing. And Claire was asking, does this all connect with the Celestine prophecy and similar things? David Icke talks about with everything being vibration and all one consciousness. And he too had his first experience in Peru. I forgot about that, Hilary. You're right. He did. He had that massive life-changing event in Peru as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
So yeah, is that all about the Celestine prophecy?
It's not necessarily about the Celestine prophecy. It's about, so I think probably about 50 indigenous cultures around the world have all said about the prophecy of the Great Awakening, when there would be a time on Earth when the collective consciousness of the Earth would raise, when Gaia's vibration would raise as well. And that would mean that everything raises, and then the old paradigms would begin to crumble and shift. And this is exactly what's breaking up now, isn't it? All the different systems are starting to break down, and through that breakdown, a new system, a new paradigm has to be born. And that's what the prophecy is all about, is about having these awakened people on the planet, understanding that we are living in an inverted matrix that is not serving us for the best. And because everything is inverted, it is not about love. And so we need to have people that understand that and are looking to bring in new ways of living. And it's all about supporting each other and giving each other the encouragement to live an authentic life, and giving them the encouragement to speak their truth. Because so many people can't even say what they think. And so when you come from this new consciousness, you understand that we are all so different, and it's all about allowing everybody to have their opinion and not cancelling them from that, so then people can speak. And if we're all respectful of each other and everything comes from love and respect, then that's how we build this new world. So that's what the prophecy is all about. And that's why the shaman knew that they had to share these rites with somebody from the West. And the person from the West was Alberto Villoldo. And then he took it to the West. And they're actually doing an amazing job, because his wife's just written a fantastic book. She's called Marcela Lobas, excuse my accent. And that's called The Sacred Andean Codes. And that's about the 10 rites of the Munay-ki, because she's also created one rite that she's added into it. But we don't actually teach that at the moment. But again, they've got a very big platform and they've got a very wide audience. So their rites are getting global attention right now.
Amazing. And Amanda, thank you. And Amanda was saying, so for some people, we can't travel. Some people can't travel. So what can they look up these kind of things online, or books or CDs? Do you know of anything like that?
Where is Amanda based? Where are you based, Amanda?
You just write in the chat, Amanda.
Because I mean, the idea is to share those rights for people actually to take those rights wherever they are. So we have people coming from London as well, from Oxford, from different parts of the country. From Sheffield, someone came last weekend. So Tiverton, like Devon. So the idea is there will be many teachers, hopefully, that perhaps, sorry, I didn't, that may be close to where you are. So
she's near, but sorry,
she's in Surrey, so she's very close to London. Would it be possible to come to London sometimes, you think, or is it no travel at all, Amanda? You?
So I don't.
You want to unmute and have a chat?
Guildford. Okay, actually, we had someone very close to Guildford. Yes,
we have somebody. We have a teacher who we could.
She's a sound healer as well. She's a sound healer.
Yes,
and she's very close to Guildford. And I believe she will take this right. She will teach this right. She's a lovely soul.
And she would, I'm sure she would come to you and do it with you personally, if that was okay with you and with her. We can definitely put you guys in touch with each other, because she did the course with us a couple of months ago, but she's a very experienced sound healer. She's a Reiki master. So she would just transmit them beautifully. And that's another thing I want to say, is the type of people that we have on the courses really make us feel so humble because the majority are from the elder community, and they've been healers for 30, 40 years, homeopaths for 40 years. And so for us, it's just incredible, because we are learning as well all the time, and it's such an amazing exchange of knowledge and wisdom, you see, because we all have these wisdom. I'm just reading about Amanda's mobility issues, but we could potentially ask our friend if she would potentially go to your house, perhaps, something like that. I'm sure there would be something to be sorted out.
I think the idea, there's no competition in those in the transmission of those rights. The idea is really that those rights reach as many people as possible, because they are transformative. So that's what we want to do. So so thank you so much for giving us Althea the opportunity to speak about what we're doing. Is really, really nice to meet you all, and thank you for your beautiful messages.
Thank you so much.
I can see you really resonate with our authenticity, so that's really great.
Thank you. Everything is about energy nowadays, isn't it? It doesn't matter what someone's saying, you will feel their energy for sure.
Definitely.
And we have people.
It's been so amazing to host you.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say just the last word, that we have people really from all ages. Yes. From 30 to 75, 75, I think.
Yeah. So it's a broad age.
It's and it's really remembering who we are. We are more than who we are. Just we remembering all our past self, but our future self as well, and all the knowledge comes back to us. So it's a gift, really.
Amazing, and thank you. And Karen was asking, saying you have amazing energy, and you're shining out with energy clearly. And I think I'm sure everybody can feel that. And she said, "Whereabouts exactly are you in Glastonbury?" I thought you said that you're at the bottom of the Tour, somewhere near the Tour, isn't it?
The Tour, that's right.
And the courses run over 2 main weekends, but then you repeat it. You're doing it every weekend now, and people can dip in and out depending on how.
One weekend every month. Sorry to interrupt. 1 week every month, but we can send you all the dates, because we've got all of the dates planned now until July 24. So we've got each day with each weekend.
Perfect. And don't be worried about it. I'm going to be sending this recording to everybody, and how to get in contact, the connection to get in contact with Pippa and Virginie. So you'll see you'll be able to get direct contact with them to ask about the course, and I'll be putting the link to the courses and all the information you need to get in contact. So you'll have all of that. Do you have time for another question?
Of course. Absolutely.
Is it okay? So Hilary was saying that she's been interested in this for the last 4 years, and she's a crystal therapist and Reiki practitioner, and she knows a woman who does this, but not aligned with them. They also do it in one day, so that's quite different, isn't it? To do 2 different weekends or multiple weekends, just one day. So no one's spoken about it. In case of paying the money, and you'll be healed. It's a case of pay and the money, and then you'll be healed. Glastonbury has been also calling for a while. Tends to, doesn't it? Glastonbury is that special place.
I think
you get the question in there.
Yeah, I would like to say that it's not about a compact course in one day that we are doing. It's about also connecting with one another. It's a human connection. It's also because we are using sound, we are using different things that maybe others don't do. We have our own special gift or skill, I don't know, that we need to share. So you know, some people will be more drawn with sharing crystals therapy, or you know, and I think everyone will be drawn to what is right for them at this point. And so it's all good, you know. If one day is people feel more drawn to do one day, then that's good. We are looking at building up a community. We want people to connect. That's for me and for Pippa, it's very close to our heart, because when we connect, we feel stronger already. We feel the support, and it's allowing people also to have possibility to have more friends. And we know that some people have connected and they are exchanging their contact, they're going to meet. So it's all of that. And so yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
Thank you, Virginie. And Jamil says that this was a profound presentation and the content resonated deeply, and I totally agree. Thank you for your authenticity and sincerity. Not only did I hear your words, moreover, I felt your energy. Beautiful. So that's pretty cool.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
One of the comments, isn't it? And so Amanda, so possible connection for you there. And so I'm sure there'll be things online to look these things up. I found that I came across that in our praying story a few years ago. It was about 4 or 5 years ago, and you know, and so I'm sure you're going to find something. If not, and that lady, possible connection for you. So Claire, how do we find out with the weekends? I'll be sending you all the information, Claire, so you can get in contact with Virginie and Pippa. Jackie, blimey, Jackie says a healer took 900 entities from you. That sounds very relieving.
So I just wanted to say about entities in a nutshell, because I train as a spirit release practitioner with someone called David Furlong. Maybe some people knows him. He's a very amazing man, and I helped energies to go. My understanding about energy is also when we raise our vibration, there's no space for this energy. We need to raise our vibration because energies or entities, they have their own energy. I mean, it's probably for another topic, so I won't speak too long about it, but we all need to raise our vibration and our energy, and we will be less sort of it's not possible for you to have attachment when you raise your energy. The only attachment you can get is a happy one. So that's all I can say. So yeah,
amazing. I see that, because you let your light shine, and then you ping all this negativity off. And Hilary saying you're making an experience. And Claire says thank you so much. Claire's getting a real calling to Glastonbury.
I saw that. I'm like, Peru and Glastonbury. Oh, the rights are for you, Claire. They're calling you.
Go for it. Okay, so and Hilary, I can see your glowing aura.
Thank
amazing.
You. Thank you.
Great. So we have come to 10 past, and it's nice to keep it short and sweet, you know, compact. And there's going to be the contact for you, so you can talk and get in touch with Pippa and Virginie. Following Pippa and Virginie, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your lovely light and your enthusiasm and the energy just pouring down through you, through yourselves. And you're welcome, Claire. I'm so happy to host this. And to have you all here. Everybody makes the call. It's not just the host or even the guests, the special guests that come in, but everybody on the call makes it too. It's everybody's energy together, and it's really special. So I'd love to leave it as last words to you, Pippa and Virginie. Would you like to say a last a closing statements or tips or advice, or say something to close the meeting? Over to you two.
Thank you. I would just like to say thank you to, I think you're all, yeah, I think it's ladies, all ladies, I don't know, excuse me if there's I think one man and all ladies, I'm sorry. But I just want to say thank you so much for being here and listening, and it was no coincidence that you were on the call, and thank you for your kind words. It really honestly means a lot to us. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. And Althea, thank you so much for organizing it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you to everyone. It was really a pleasure to be here, and yeah, I look forward to meet you perhaps in the future, or to redirect you with other people that might help you as well. So yeah, and thank you, Althea, for your help, for your great help, because I used to have problem with my eyes and I don't have it anymore.
Yes, love it. I'm so happy to be there for you. So thank you so much, everybody, and it's been amazing.